It's Tiffy time.
And in 2 weeks,
That's
at Money in the Bank, someone else is going to...
Congratulations. You just proved that you spend money on video games the very second. Like, if you get a broken controller and you need to pay an internet bill, you replace it in 2 days tops. Congratulations. Good for you. It does not matter that much. Who hurt you? Like, what makes you care so much about my life? Like, it's so freaking homo, bro. Like, you want some frody stuff. Like, there's no way. No, I've never met anybody that's been more obsessed with my life than this person right here, bro. Like, this overweight kid, like, seriously, like, serious problem. Like, I know Rule 34, part of his main freaking internet, like, every day he goes on there, at least, at freaking multiple times a day, like, at least. If we're gonna talk about freeloading, all right, Alpha Shadowhawk Joshua, it's another time where you shine. This is another time where you're basically the reason this word comes up. All right, he's like the definition. I don't even know if he's a he. Yeah, so I mean, if anybody's freeloading, Joshua, the Alpha Shadowhawk clone, still gets his house paid for by his parents, and his parents have given him money for everything. The only reason he has merch is because he has his mom and his parents. The only reason he has anything that has to do with anything like that is because he gets it from his parents, which, again, you know, we're not going to talk about the multiple dads or whatever. That's whatever. And, you know, and we're talking about, like, married and everything, like, gone into it and everything. So, you know, you can't say the same with my parents, because that just, it doesn't work like that. Plus, nobody cares about my situation as much as people would roast your situation. And I'm not roasting. This is just facts. I say reality and facts. You know, freedom of speech, for one. For two, criticizing, I mean, you could say, but it really is just like, when it's just life and it's reality, you can't change that in any way and try to shift the narrative. I know that's all you do, and everything that you and the little gamer group freaking Stormtrooper COD zombies do with freaking Joshua the Alpha Shadowhawk clone. I know you can't accept reality, so you gotta imagine this, imagine that, because it's not reality, and it's not facts, it's not real. So you just imagine things, because you might have to imagine a girlfriend so we can actually at least talk in that category, but we're not there yet, so we can't talk about that. You probably want to imagine a freaking career in anything, let alone gaming, so we can actually talk about that. I mean, shoot, bro, like, there's so many examples, even music. Like, shoot. I think you're just mad that I talked to Curtis Young, Dr. Dre song. I think you're just freaking angry, and you can't deal with it. You can't deal that I freaking talk to celebrities, and you're like, oh, I talk to, I talk to the pub stompers, and they're so cool. I added them. They're probably, like I said before, they probably had to be forced to add you because you hacked their account just so they can add you, because they don't care. Nobody cares. Not even real fans of mine or anybody else's care. No one thinks about you. I know you have this, like, egotistical, narcissistic type of thinking about yourself, that you think that people think about you like that. Nobody does that. So I don't know what you tell yourself, but obviously it's not it. It's not reality. Probably in your imagination. Just like the rest of your life and your careers and everything you say. It's just in your imagination. You're hurting yourself. You don't have to stress out that bad, son. You don't have to do any of that. But you can say the word imagine and freaking have that as your whole entire life. But, you know, at some point you got to come to reality. You wonder why I called it a reality check for you and Joshua Alpha Shadowhawk clone, kid. You want to sit there and comment about saying that what's going on in my life is a high schooler's problems. Realizing that your best friend, brother, the Alpha Shadowhawk clone, is still using the gamertag that he borrowed during... Hold up. This was 2016, right? So I and he would have been in high school. So if anybody has any high school problems, it would be Joshua, because he's too much of a crybaby whining ass bitch to even realize that the whole time, he has been praising me, idolizing me, putting me up and holding me up, because he hasn't even made anything for himself. That's not even the whole thing. Because what's even funnier and what's even better than that is you say all the stuff about my life because it has to do with my family. And the difference between you and me on that is because you don't see your family. You don't even get out of your room. You don't know what it's like to have family around. You don't even know what it's like to have your parents around. They just pay for your bills and pay for your house and little room or whatever you stay in or basement. And that's it. That's your whole entire life. So I get and understand why you're too insecure and you want to lash out on me, maybe because of trauma or whatever's going on in your life, because you don't understand other people's lives, because you didn't have the same type of life. You didn't grow up the same way. You didn't live the same way because you have been a failure and a miserable person all your life that just cries on the internet to everybody. I mean, shoot, when is your stressing and bitching and moaning ever stop? I was celebrating a freaking holiday with my entire family and you were still talking trash. I wasn't even on my phone for like, I don't know, a week or something. And then I check a week later and you were talking trash on the same days as Christmas and freaking, different holiday. And it's like, bro, do you ever get out of your house? Is your life only just pertain to negative talking trash? Is that just your life? Is just to get mad at other people? That's your entire life? Because it sounds like you're just miserable. Sounds like you don't even like freaking have any good hygiene habits or freaking, especially not good habits when freaking Dalf Shot of Hot Clones vaping around freaking children. Like, that's kind of weird, but like, that's what he does. That's what he loves to do. I mean, that's his fan base. No adult actually cares about his content. His content is just brain rot. It's nothing. It's literally like nothing added to it. Nothing to it. It's something that so many people do on the freaking platform. When it's uploading gameplay, no commentary, no nothing, that's the exact same as his content, except he does it way worse because it's just no thought, care, love, passion goes into it. No blood, sweat, and tears get into it. It's just that's that. That's all it is. And it's just weak. It's a weak. I mean, shoot, Ivy, when does your insecurities ever stop? When does your coping and mechanisms and all of that ever stop? When are you going to accept and admit life for yourself? When are you going to stop being so depressed and so mad over everything? Like, you gotta eventually man up and grow a pair and actually go out there and make a living for yourself rather than just sitting online talking about video games, talking about how it's high school problems or something like that, when you are still consistently playing video games every single day. Your whole life and career is about video games. All you do is video games, and you look like you're 30 years old and you're still streaming, playing games. And shoot, you got this like cat virtual reality freaking whatever it's called, a VR tuber looking freaking thing, and you're going to say that I'm a pussy and that I'm a bitch, but then you're going to go ahead and do that and use that and still not get any females. So it's just kind of weird to me how you want to assume all this stuff about me and not even talk to me directly or even do a phone call at all, but want to say that this is apparently going this way, but you're too scared to even talk to me directly like a man, like a fully grown adult. You can't do that. You and Joshua are just one and the same when it comes to that. You guys want to talk the talk, but that's it. And there's no substance to it, because it's like when your whole life and every time you do anything, it goes into video games. Everything that you do when you wake up, before you go to sleep, and freaking what you dream about is video games. So if anybody needs to grow up, it's freaking you guys. I mean, shoot, Joshua the Elf Shadow Hot Clone can't even grow up to the point where he's making video games now. It's like he's making a permanent video game because he's permanently a child. So if you guys are still playing Pokemon and Minecraft together with each other, where do you think your position is at compared to mine? Because we are two completely different levels and two completely different places and two completely different lifestyles, two completely different momentum and ways of things getting done, because what you do is video games. You don't know anything but video games. Your knowledge goes to just video games, and that's it. There's nothing else. So that's why when you talk trash and you want to try to critique anything that has to do with anything but video games, and even video games itself, you still sound stupid and you embarrass yourself in front of everybody. And you still can't find a way to actually sound smart and actually have a valid point, to the point where you want to argue about video games 24/7 for the past 5 years. Like, you are not winning nothing. You are not gaining anything. There is no purpose. It's worthless. It's useless. But again, it's basically just like your life, because you are doing nothing with it. Your life, it just consist of video games. That's all you see life as. You see life as video games and boasting about everything that has to do with video games when you yourself hasn't even done anything noteworthy on video games. You haven't even hit a clip. You haven't dropped a nuke. You get carried just like Joshua the Alpha Shadowhawk clone does to get any type of thing that requires any skill, talent, or ability, because at the freaking whole thing overall, and at the end of the day, it really all comes down to you guys just being casual gamers and not even really anything at that. Talking about merch sales, like who asked about merch sales? Oh, the merch that you put my gamer tag on, the Alpha Shadow Hawk gamer tag that I made, or the merch that has to do with video games because your life is just that and you can't grow up and you're not a man. So it's like, which one is it? Like, what is the explanation for it? Because so far, it sounds like that is your guys' problems, and it's not preschool problems. It's freaking sperm cell problems, like atom problems. Not even sperm cells, non-existent problems, because you two are non-existent. I mean, shoot, you know what? How about, I'll do you one better. Let me show that clip that I had. It's a part of a different video, and I'm going to put it in this one. So I'm just going to upload this, and I will show this part. And for someone that wants to talk about video games and try to say that they know about money and they know about business, and you know, all there is overweight, and they just put a cat freaking VR tuber thing. So you know, let's really look at who they truly are and see what their life is all about. So I did a little bit of research, and this is what I came up with. And this isn't the exact person, but I don't doubt that they have the same exact things going on, and it is really, really bad. It's just kind of funny because when you trace it all back, Alpha Shadowhawk goes all the way back to a PlayStation 3. I guarantee you, if you look up the freaking gamer tag right now, it's going to come up. And the last time it was playing was on a PS3. But you know what? How come there's no proof and evidence of where it all started and where it actually all came from? Because when it's going all the way back to that times, you can just go to the X Deadly's channel, and I'm sure you can find freaking videos of the gamer tag there. But if not even that, nobody cares anyways, so I don't know. But you know what? Let me do something special for this video for you guys. Huh. How interesting. Because that's the one I use. I don't remember there being a 2 at the end, though. Or a 1. So let's go ahead and check this out. No games. It's really weird. Huh. Give me a second. Watch, this one's still going to be up, but that one isn't. Yep. Alright, here it is. About me. This is for PlayStation 4, though. Those are the PS4 games. I think it's crazy and wild that you think that this is going to be a way to get people to like you, or like this is going to be your ticket to fame. Like, this isn't going to help you in any way. And whether you care if people like you or not, which I know you do care if people like you or not, it obviously shows, and you ovulate when you see me. So, you know, when it comes down to everything, though, your whole plan is, the way you want to get fame is like through JJ Orange. You added him first, you started that, and then anytime I would have any type of drama with someone, for some reason, you just weirdly obsess over me and everybody that didn't like me back in the day. And you get everybody over the years and you try to get them in a little group. Dark Mario still doesn't say anything. He's still scared of me. I don't understand what his problem is. Like, he the most, like, feminine person, like, that can't even tag me in the video. Like, he made a video and he wouldn't even straight say anything to me over some video game, just because I didn't want to be friends with Royals, just because I didn't want to be friends with someone. Like, that's mental. Like, that's mental deficiency. That's like where, like, you gotta get like something diagnosed. You definitely have some type of, you know, disability, and that's what's in common with all of these people in this little gamer group of Stormtrooper zombies. I mean, COD zombies. Let's be completely realistic. How can you get so emotional over video games like this? It's wild. And to try to act like you get females, or try to act like you're badass, and you know that you're freaking rappers now. Like, what is this? Like, what is this mentality to make you think that going after me is gonna help you in life in any way possible, or anybody in that little gamer group? As as much as you guys hate for no reason, like there's everybody that loves my content, and then there's that just small amount of people that in the crowd that comes out, and everybody just like they just you know, me and the population over here, and we're just like, the frick, what are they doing here? And y'all start talking trash, and y'all start doing your thing. All the females go closer to me. The more you say stuff, and the more they see you, and the more seconds that you're around, all the females more and more gradually go to me. I mean, once they see you, they're already on me. So, you know, then they start holding me. They're like, protect me, like, over this freaking weird looking freaking alien, freaking clone. And then you got freaking overweight, weird looking alien, like, freaking confusing to me. Like, I'm a movie star, I'm an all-star, and then you got these freaking weirdos leading the way of the protest in charge. Like, you're not, no, you're not on this level. Stop. Go to your room and get away from me, because I don't need no more freaking going to the bathroom and freaking Alpha Shadow Hot Clone walking in there, because that needs to freaking, I don't know how other people are cool with going around him, but that's how you know something fruity and sweet going on. Because he, like I said, the Alpha Shadow Hot Clone, Joshua, you guys need to keep an eye on these people, because I guarantee Joshua is going to grow up. The Alpha Shadow Hot Clone, he's going to grow up. If he gets money and if he's successful in that type of stuff, he's going to become like another Sean Combs Diddy. Whether that whole thing that happened with him is true or not, I don't know. But if what was said is true, he's going to be another Jeffrey Epstein freaking Diddy. And if that offends you, I don't know how the freak that could offend you over someone you don't know. But, you know, and I'm saying that to the other people in the public. But that's what it is. So if it offends you, you can't accept life. You can't admit reality, because that's what it is. If he becomes successful, which there's like a 0.0000 infinite zeros, 1% chance that he is going to do anything in life because of the way he's doing things. And if he gets lucky, maybe he will. We'll see. But if he has to get carried to be good at video game, if he has to be carried in content, if he has to be around other people to make himself, like, he's still a background character, he's still a background extra, like I said. That's all he'll ever be. But for him to get any type of anything, he has to be around people, and they have to show their talent, skills, and ability. They have to show success. They have to show business stuff. They have to do things for him, and they have to carry him in order for him to get any type of fame, business, whatever, money, all that. And that is why the overweight one is sending Joshua the Alpha Shadow Hot Clone $2 so he can boast about it, because that's the only way that the Alpha Shadow Hot Clone Joshua can get anything out of this, because this is not meant for him. He's horrible at Call of Duty, to the point where he has not hit a clip. Every time he competes, he never wins. It's so weird how all of a sudden, when I show him a game, he's like all into it, right? But for some reason, he still tells himself that he can still compete and still wants to go for clips and do completion and stuff. It's like, you can complete all the camos you want, do all the stuff you want, sure. Only, like, some people do that, and some people go for the camos. Some people just like playing the game. But when it comes down to actual about freaking abilities, talent, and freaking any skills whatsoever, no clips start getting hit unless it's lucky. Unless he's camping in the spawn like Rust a couple times with a sniper. Unless he tries his hardest and gets lucky like that. Unless he freaking somehow, some ways uses a freaking VPN or something, or gets bot lobbies like what people say Pro MVZ does, which I don't know if he actually does, but you know, he's been in the pub stomping game for a while. If he gets like fake lob, like, that's the only time he gonna do that, because his 300 subscriber montage, he's hitting clips on bots, bro. Like, this kid, out of all people, the Joshua Alpha Shadow Hot Clone, hitting clips on bots, and he's saying he's better than me. Just to put it in perspective, just so y'all like, yeah, that's how you know it's a joke. Because come on, son. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to getting females. I got a little something cooking up. So you know what? Instead of putting that clip that I said I was gonna put earlier, I'm gonna save it. So I'm gonna go freaking do my thing, and then when I drop it at the right time, then I'll drop it. But you know, content nuclear. What the freak? That's kind of smart. That's one way to do it. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, it's freaking wild, bro. Like, There's nothing that serious or deep going on, and this kid will take anything, the smallest thing possible, and over dramatize it. Like, this kid has so many problems. There's no way he's getting a female unless, like, she doesn't care about her life, because there's just no way. Like, actually, freaking, there's no way.